Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. So I have put together some junk journal embellishment kits. These kits will be in my Etsy store. They are available right now. So I'm just going to go through everything that's in here. So there's quite a bit in here. So we'll go through all of the things, and there'll also be a list obviously on Etsy in the listing of everything that you will receive. So let's get started. So I'm just going to pull out things one by one, just so you can see what's in here. All right. So first off, so there's a little bundle of different types of trims that you can use in your journals. These are all the same for all of the kits. Then there's also four different colors of this beaded trim. So there's pink or dusty rose, purple, pink, and green. Then there's this decorative braided trim, and there's in total over 2 meters. There's white and cream. And this is what this looks like that. Then there's about 5 meters of this cotton tape. So I have been coffee dyeing these, the ones that I have, and then using them in ruffles and tags and closures and all sorts of things. So there's 5 meters, a 5-meter roll. Then there's 2 vials of these seed beads, and there's about approximately a 60-gram bag of all different types of beads. So they might differ from pack to pack. Then there's 10 stamps. So these are all different in all of the packs, but there's an assortment of different stamps. Then there's this blingy trim. I like to use these in center of my flowers and things like that. There's some of these little rosettes. Next thing we have here is 2 meters of this thin black lace. 1 meter of this yellow lace, and 1 meter of this beige lace. Next thing I've got are some of these flowers. So there's 5 of these different colored flower rosettes, and then there's 5 of these beautiful white ones with beaded little centers. Next thing we have is a little bag of pegs, wooden mini pegs. There's 5 in there. Then there's a little baggie of some paper clips and some bulb pins, and there's this beaded safety pin. So that's in that little baggie. Next thing we have here, I'm just going to open it to show you. So it's actually a charm bracelet, so you can pull it apart and take off all these beautiful charms, or you can use it as a bracelet, but I'll just show you all the beautiful charms that you can use in a journal. And then I didn't remove it off the bracelet because this bracelet will be a nice closure on a journal, even as is. Next thing we have are 2 of these little tassels that can go on a spine or as part of a larger tassel. Then there's 10 of these belly dancing coins, and they are rusted coins. They would look great in a vintage journal or a boho journal. Then there's a little bag of different trims. There's just under 2 meters of each trim. So this is eyelash trim, and there's some of this hairy one, and just under 2 meters of this one here as well, this hairy one, I don't know what it's called, and then this one too. So these are really cool for tops of tags and things like that. And then there's a little baggie of these wooden embellishments. So there's some hearts in there, some stars, and some of those wheels, marine wheels. Okay, there's also a roll of this gold. It will either be a gold or a bronze twine. So there's a whole roll of this. And then over here we have a little pack of different quilting fabrics, and they will all be different, but they're all really quite beautiful fabrics. There's about 10 pieces here, really gorgeous for using on in journals as tabs or little snippets and things like that. So they're all different, like that. And there's a little doily up here that can also be obviously taken out. Then there's a little pack of envelopes. There's 5 of these envelopes here, and then there's another 5 which I'll show you in a moment. So this one is a flip down, one is a flip down, and then the others are just your standard envelopes. I made these ones myself, and then this is one that's been embossed. So there's 4 of those. There's also 4 pieces of this special beautiful paper. And they might differ from pack to pack. There's also in this envelope here, I think there's about 8 different types of tags. So little ones here, there's a star one, there's a scalloped circle one, and there's this one here, and then they might be slightly different from pack to pack, but in total there's 8. Then there's a little couple of these journaling spots to go into journals. They'll also be slightly different from pack to pack. Then there's this little adhesive memo pockets. So they're like they're self-adhesive, and you put them on a page, and then that's a pocket. So there's 2 of these round ones, and then this business card type one. And then there's also 5 different types of or colors, I guess, of envelopes. This is a Tiffany & Co. envelope. I don't know if you can see here. So it's a very sturdy, beautiful envelope. Then there's this plain one, and then this one here, it's also very sturdy. Then this one here is kind of like, I wouldn't say vellum, it's not see-through, but it's, I don't know, this shiny type black envelope. And then another one of these purple ones. Lastly, I included one of these. I was just under 500 grams. I was trying to keep it under 500 grams so that the shipping is cheaper. And then there was just a tiny little bit left, so I included one of these in each pack. So what I do with these is I actually remove the little flowers and then use them in, you know, I put a brad through, or I layer them and then use them in my journal that way. So I think that's pretty much everything that's included in this little embellishment kit. The link to my Etsy shop and to the listings will be down below in the description box below the video. Thank you so much for being here. Even if you're not planning on purchasing, I hope that you feel inspired by all the different little things that we can use in our journals and have fun with and play around with. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye!